Hello and welcome to the Gamers Table. It is Monday and we are reviewing
Bang!
Bang.
Take that, you varmint!
Howdy, I'm a sheriff around here. Deputies. That's what I want to talk to you about. Deputies. I hired me a deputy, I think.
Bang is a shootout game in spaghetti western style between a group of outlaws and the sheriff, who is their primary target. The deputy's incognitos help the sheriff, but there is also a renegade pursuing his own goal. In Bang, each player plays one of these roles and represents a famous Wild West-inspired character. Each player has his own goal. Sheriff must eliminate all the outlaws and the renegade to protect law and order. Outlaws, they would like to kill the sheriff, but they have no scruples about eliminating each other to gain their own rewards. Deputies, they help and protect the sheriff and share his same goal at all costs. Renegade, he wants to be a new sheriff. His goal is to be the last character in play. Excellent games. It will turn everyone into a varmint. The gameplay is wild and wacky. It is crazy. It makes no sense because your sheriff doesn't even know who your freaking deputy is.
Do ya again?
Yeah, that was good. Do it again!
Yeehaw!
Yeah!
It's a great game to start your game night with, and as you get eliminated, you go over and start setting up a new game that the eliminated players can come in and play that. Because Bang doesn't make no sense. It can be fun, but don't make no sense. Sheriff, that ain't no make no sense. I don't know who's going on with what. It don't make no sense to me. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone
All right, enough of
gets,
the accent.
everyone gets a roll
Terrible accent.
dealt to them secretly. Only the sheriff reveals. So all the outlaws know who to shoot.
The sheriff.
Sheriff ain't got a friggin' clue about anything.
No, he doesn't even know who his frickin' deputy is. Very fun game. It can be quick. The only downside is player elimination. You end up sitting there waiting for everyone else to finish the game before you get back in there again.
So everybody gets a character.
It makes
All the
no
characters
sense.
have a special power.
By the end, it's gonna be an old West show all the way around.
Yeah.
And you use in the back of another character card for the bullets, and that would be your life. So if
Oh,
this
he's
guy's
trying it
got,
now. He's
this
a wise
guy's
guy.
got,
Yeah, right.
this guy's got 4 life. And now if you use the sheriff, you'd get 5 life because the sheriff needs extra bullets. There's cards that allow you to draw cards. There's cards that allow you to discard cards out of people's hands or steal cards from people's hands. Like here's a Bang. It's got the little Bang symbol on it.
I know why I
the
lied.
bullet
I said
symbol.
I wouldn't
the
do the
shot.
accent through the whole episode.
And then you got the hat in the sight, which means that the guy has to actually be in range of your gun in order for you to use the Bang card on. There are cards that actually don't have the symbol on it. Like there's a mist card.
Yeah.
I know obviously they're not going to.
There's
see
a
that
lot
from
of
where you're
cards
just
that
flipping
can enhance your range or make you farther away from the other
it. Like
characters.
for instance, the Springfield. You discard this card and another card with it, and you could shoot anybody, regardless of range.
And I tend to forget things, like what my deputy looks like and who he is, and if I even got one. What was I talking about?
I have a
Right.
problem with this game too, and it's not that. It's the player elimination, because if you're playing with a group of friends, you're dead, now you get to sit here and watch us have fun. I never like player elimination.
If you get a character with 3 life, you can be eliminated pretty quickly too.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of times where the sheriff just takes a chance and just blasts somebody on the first turn. You could be dead on the first turn from the sheriff. Mind you, if you shot his deputy, he's not feeling too good about that. That's for sure.
Nope.
And I've done that.
You varmint. The expansion Dodge City is excellent. It puts it in some great cards. It makes the game so much more fun. So if you're going to get Bang, get Dodge City as well. The combination between the 2 games, it's a hell of a lot of fun, but it's not a very logical game. You can throw dynamite in a jail cell and kill people. It's crazy.
Mind you, when you get to a big player games, you can have multiple deputies. It just adds to it. It's more chaos.
What comes down to, it's a guess who I am game.
Yeah, but it
And
is
the
a hell of a
sheriff
lot
is
of
the
fun.
only one who needs to guess for sure who everybody is.
I mean, if you're an outlaw, the sheriff's right there. His cards face up. You know who you need to kill.
If you're the deputy, anybody but you and the sheriff you can kill.
Yes.
Unless there's multiple deputies. And of course the deputies don't know who each other is either, making it even more chaotically ridiculous.
Sheriff ain't easy, but at least he's got help. Renegade, he's the hardest player or hardest
Character.
to win.
Job.
To play.
Because there's lots
He's got
of
to kill
different
everybody.
characters.
He's got to be the last one in play. Oh, hi, Mike. Well done on your views, guys. You have made an amazing idea come to life successfully. You are the only great game reviewers on YouTube. I have been staying tuned since your first video. Hold on, wow, where's the punctuation, Mike? Well done on your
There.
Where?
Third line down.
I don't see it. Where is it?
Come to life.
Oh, there's a comma. Wow. Okay, well done on your views, guys. You have made an amazing idea come to life successfully. You are the only great board game reviewers on YouTube. I have been staying tuned since your first video. You guys are very funny, and that's what makes your videos come to life, comma. I would just like to find out if you guys could review a board game I have been thinking about buying called Dungeons & Dragons Conquest of Nirath. Yes, well done on your reviews. I think you said that already.
Episode 40.
P.S. Give me a shout out.
We've done that. We've reviewed Conquest of
Yep.
Nirath.
Yep.
Just recently.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thanks for the email, Mike. Anyway, so weird and wacky game. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's a hell of a lot of fun.
It's a card game, which is nice because that means it's small, easily transportable, something you can bring along. As Chris says, it's a party game that you can play with a large group of people. But people can get eliminated. You out. Out of the game. No choice. No coming back. No. You go away. We do not like you anymore. Go. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 because while it is fun, that player elimination can be really annoying. And if logic is sort of part of your brain, this theme is really going to make you pain in the head every once in a while. Apparently, the sheriff, drunken, blind, and deaf, hired somehow a deputy, gave him the deputy star, and said, now stuff this up your butt so nobody can ever see it. And don't tell me who you are, and even if you do tell me who you are, I'm not going to believe you. And now help me get rid of all these other guys. Who are you?
I mean, you only deal with the deputy if you got more than 4 players.
Yeah.
So it's not going to come
But it
up
is more
very
fun
often.
with more than 4 players.
Oh, heck yeah. More players, the better.
The game is terrific. I believe I gave it an 8. I'm trying to remember my scores again, just because I have a lot of fun.
Bang is just a really fun party game. It's very light, very simple. If you want to shoot someone, you play a bang card. I gotta give this one 9 because it is just an insane amount of fun. It's a party game.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
Not going to rack your brain over this one.
No, it's very simple.
So that's it for another episode of the Gamers Table. See you next week with another review of another game. Oh, and keep sending in those entries for the Gamers Table contest. We actually have planned to do a half-hour show, a big giant 1-year anniversary special for show number 53. So, something special is coming.
And make sure you vote for Craig's Yeehaw.
Are we done?
Yeah.
I got to see a man about a horse.
We're running another contest at the Gamers Table.
I still got my green shirt on.
That's okay, your head's gonna boing, floating around the air. So, what we want you to do for this contest is really simple. You don't have to make a video of yelling Cave Troll or anything like that. What you need to do,
Cave Troll!
No, you didn't have to do that.
That's still fun though.
They tried.
what you need to do is watch episodes of the Gamers Table, find your favorite Gamers Table moment. Send us an email at thegamerstable@hotmail.com saying what episode it was, then the time frame, like give me an idea if it was like at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, something like that, so I can find the thing you're referring to. And that's it. We will put all the names of all the people who send something in into a big drum and draw one winner, and the winner will get a game signed by the guys from the Gamers Table. We'll give you a choice of 3 or 4 games that we could possibly let you have, and you can pick one.
They're not taking Galactic away from me.
No, we're not gonna take, idiot. We're not gonna take games out of your collection.
You realize that was just a joke.
I know. Just like you.
Yeah, sure. Fucking smack you, Baldy.
So enter the contest. Enter, well, once. Pick your best Gamers Table moment. And we will have a show, and we will show the top 10 most voted for by people Gamers Table moments, or a random 10 if no episode gets more than 1 vote ever.
Yeah, right. Everybody have
We'll also show you our favorite moments from the Gamers Table. So watch the episodes and find your favorite moments. Send an email and let us know which one it was. And keep sending in the emails asking us to review more games and your comments about the shows and questions. We love hearing from you.
Howdy. I'm a sheriff around here. Deputies. That's what I want to talk to you about, deputies. I hired me a deputy, I think. I don't know what it looks like. And, can't trust nobody around here, so I don't know who he is. I told him not to wear his star where he can see it just like me. I'm a plain clothes, see, I'm undercover, because ain't nobody, nobody's gonna, what was I talking about? Well, the other day, we had these bad guys, see, there's rustlers and there's up in there, and, I choose a lot of that local weed, and it does strange things to a fella, strange things to his brain, and I tend to forget things, like, what my deputy looks like, and who he is, and if I even got one. What was I talking about? Right, them rustlers. Anyway, they're in a box canyon, see? When we come, I rustle up a posse. The other night, I was heading over to the saloon to, you might want to have the children turn away for this part of my story just for a second here. I was, heading over to the saloon to see Miss Kitty, if you get my drift. And, I'm a sheriff, see, and, sheriff don't pay you for nothing, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do, you're all men of the world. What was I talking about? Right, Miss Kitty and stuff. Anyways, I was going over there, and she took exception to the idea that she would be providing services for without monetization of any sort, and she hit me over the head with her soup tureen, and I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'm right in the head afterwards, and what was I talking about? Rustlers in that box canyon now, and so they sort of rounded me up a posse, and we headed on in there, and I told them, to make sure, don't forget, boy. I suffer greatly because I'm the sheriff, and I've seen a lot of things that I didn't want to see, and anyway, I suffered from the night terrors, and I had to wake up screaming, and I also have a habit of sleepwalking. Well, I guess it's not a habit, it's more of an affliction, but I've learned to live with it, is what I'm saying. But out for the jailhouse, they only got bunk beds, and I used to stay in the top bed, but then I started sleepwalking, and I'd end up falling out of the bunk bed and hitting my head on the floor or on the desk, located inconveniently close to the sleeping arrangements. I don't know why, but I would hit my head, and I'd just make me perhaps not right in the head, well, so I decided that I would switch over and sleep in the bottom bunk, so as not to fall on the floor anymore and hit my head, which seemed like a good plan, except when the night terrors got me in their grip, and I'm screaming and a holler, and I sit up awful sudden, and then I bang my head on the bunk above, and, I'm not right in the head. And then, what was I talking about? Right, so, and then I got them to posse, and I told them, okay, boys, whatever you do, don't. I have a confession to make. I drink a lot of whiskey. Probably a little more than I should, and well, it gets in there and mixes with the local weed, and then I kind of forget what I'm talking about, and what was that? Hiring a deputy, that's what I should do. Hire me a deputy, he can keep track of all this stuff, but I don't want to say. What the hell am I talking about? Toast is burning.